Finally, folks, it has been done. Finally. Himself, Mr. Merch Seller himself,
Yay!
Mr. Main Event himself,
Yay!
the former right hand man of the OTC Tribal Chief,
Yay!
Jey Uso, has won singles gold in the WWE. And this video right here is not like a super intensive breakdown, it's more just an appreciation of the fact. I would say the majority of the audience, if not all the audience, definitely myself, have been rocking with since the beginning. Finally got a gold done. He won, a singles title on the main roster. Actually, just in general in WWE. Before we get into that, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. It helps me out tremendously. I appreciate it. The goal is 100 by the end of the year. Let's jump into this video about this monumentous day. If you happen to not follow wrestling closely, or you just happen to live under a rock, let me kind of clue you into this. Jey Uso is a wrestler who has been on WWE television for about 14 years, give or take the month. It was 2010, and for the first 13 years of his career, he was in a tag team with his twin brother Jimmy Uso, known as, easy enough, the Usos. That tag team was at eight championships. Fact check me in the comments, please. And have memorable reigns, including the longest tag team reign in the company's history. Along with Jimmy, Jey was known as a tag team specialist. A great one, that a Hall of Fame worthy one of that, but he was known as a tag team specialist. Then you had the implosion with the bloodline and his brother and his cousin in 2023. And fast forward a little after that, he becomes a solo superstar. And many people thought, oh, this would be a cool little side thing to do until he gets back with his cousins and the bloodline, his brother especially, and he'll go back to win tag team gold. And at first, it looked like he was just destined for, just a tag team, because he won another tag team championship. Not with his brother this time, but with American Nightmare and current WWE champion Cody Rhodes. It was like a fun little 2 weeks, I think, reign. It was a fun time. I had a memorable press conference afterwards. It was one of the biggest superstars of the company going against his old family and the other biggest superstar in the company. So far, his quest for singles gold did not bear fruit. He had a shot. He's had shots before this tag team reign with Cody. He did challenge his cousin, arguably, most likely the biggest star right now in the company, and one of the biggest stars of all time, Roman Reigns, in a tribal combat rules match at SummerSlam 2023, which was interrupted by his twin brother Jimmy, costing him the title. Get back to the tag title to Cody. They win it, they lose it, and Jey is still on his quest for singles gold. Then you had another shot come March of 2024, a little before WrestleMania, where he challenges Gunther for the Intercontinental title. And he looked like he had that in the bag until an interference by his brother Jimmy here going, but he gets his lick back at WrestleMania 40, beating his brother. And then after that, he qualifies for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship held by Damian Priest, and I think you'll see where it's going. He loses that. Did give us definitely the entrance of the year at Backlash, Leon and Friends, and definitely arguably one of the coolest ones in recent years. The whole crowd just, get on camera. Yeet! That did not go his way, and his quest continued all the way until after Bash in Berlin, where he won a triple threat match to qualify for a fatal 4-way match and win that to become number one contender. And at the time, it was the then champion Braun Breaker, star in the making, killed it in NXT, which, if you don't know, is WWE's developmental system, kind of like the minor leagues of baseball and such. Braun Breaker killed it there, became Intercontinental champion on the main roster, and many thought he was going to have a long reign, and Jey Uso would just been the next victim. And me personally, I was kind of leaning that way. I was like, oh, this would be a cool match, but in the end, Braun would find a way, or you have a interference by either Judgment Day, which Jey has been sticking his nose in their business, or maybe the new bloodline, because they related, and we get to the title match, and I'm sitting there, I'm in my head, I'm like, Jey's not winning this, but in my heart, I'm like, please win this. And I'm holding my breath with every near fall, every time they take each other out, every spear given. But towards the end, the hope was building. Oh, Jey can do this. Jey can do this. Jey can do this. When he hit that Uso splash, went for the pin. Ref was like 1. I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a count out. 2. Oh, wait. And the ref hit 3, and the arena in Ontario, California, not Canada, California, myself, even my fiance was surprised about it. But the ref counted 3, and Jey Uso finally won a singles title, which I know is something he's been clamoring for, because it's great to be known as one of the greatest tag teams in history. There's nothing against that. He's a Hall of Famer for that alone. But to have validation in the form of Intercontinental title, one of the most prestigious titles in history of wrestling, on your own, no help, no interference, he did it. And it was great. I was popping like crazy. And he had an interview after the main cameras went off, but because after shows they'll still record. Like sometimes shows do what's called a dark match, which is after the TV's done, they'll have wrestlers come out and do a fun match just for the crowd in attendance, to send them home happy. But after that match, they had WWE interviewer Jackie Redmond go up to Jey in the crowd. He was very much, visibly emotional about it. He said, hard work pays off, all that stuff. Just believe in yourself and keep grinding. It was great. You could tell it meant a lot to him. It meant a lot to his fans. It got me a little bit emotional the next day watching it, and that was just the sentiment across the board. People were so happy for Jey to win this. So happy that he finally gets to celebrate himself. He gets to celebrate his accomplishments solo. I'm not going to dive into the future of his reign. I'm not going to dive into is Braun going to win it right back. This video is not about what the reigns will look like. This video is just to celebrate the fact that we got it. Jey Uso is Intercontinental Champion, and I am ecstatic for this. Yeet! Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this far. Let me know, were you as happy with Jey winning the Intercontinental title, or did you think it was a wrong decision? I'm curious to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. But once again, like, subscribe, helps me out a ton. I'll catch you guys in the next video. On all socials, I am at It's Heartfelt, but for right now, I'm just Heartfelt. Peace.